Good morning, oil campers. So we've learned a lot about essential oils over the past 2 weeks, and one of the fantastic things that I love to use the essential oils for is in cooking. So because of the purity and the potency, we have that as a gateway that we can use the essential oils in every day. And one of my passions is cooking, so I'm here to share with you a couple of ways that we can incorporate the oils into our food. So the first is a really simple recipe, which will be in the links below. And it's for a canapé that you can make for before dinner tonight really easily. So it's very easy. You start with some simple slices of a bread. I've got one here that has olives in it, or you could use a simple French loaf. I've got about 4 tablespoons of butter in this dish. And then what we're going to do is we've got our oils that we'll be using today. We're going to use oregano, basil, and also thyme. So with the herbs, we find those are really quite potent, particularly oregano. So with those, we'd maybe only want to use about 1 drop. With oregano sometimes, we even want to just grab a toothpick and insert that through the hole at the top and then put 1 drop in our dish. But I'll show you a very easy way to incorporate them without having to have a toothpick. And I learned this quite a while ago. So what we'll do is we'll take a stainless steel spoon and we'll pop a little bit of olive oil in it. So this is going to be our carrier oil for the dish, the same we use the carrier oil on our body. So what I'm going to do then is we're going to do 1 drop of oregano. There we go. We're going to do 2 drops of basil. And we're going to do 1 drop of the thyme. And the nice thing about using a separate spoon as opposed to putting them straight in the dish is if we get more than 1 drop, we can add a little bit more oil, and that way we can dilute it more. And we're not putting it straight into the butter, so if there was one area where I dropped it on, it wouldn't be super potent. So now that I've got that, I'm going to give it a bit of a swirl, and now add that in. So now I don't have to worry about having my oils all in one spot. I'm going to give it a quick mix, pop this down. We'll do a nice smear and 2 slices of tomato on top. We could pop some herbs on top as well if we had those available, some fresh herbs. And there you go, super easy. An olive and essential oil infused canapé. The thing I love about using the oils for cooking is that unlike regular herbs, dried herbs, they're not going to go off. And they're actually more affordable than most of the herbs that you would go out and buy as well. So I'll show you a couple other ways that are really easy to incorporate the oils in your cooking. So we'll grab this vessel of olive oil. So I've got a nice little bottle here. And I've got a beautiful lemon essential oil. So in this bottle, you can probably pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 drops, let's say, because this is quite large. We'll pop the lid on and give it a shake. Now we have a beautiful lemon-infused olive oil. So you could do that with lemon and oregano. You could bring in another type of herb as well. Or if you just have the lemon at home, it's a really beautiful one to do. I love doing this at Christmas time and popping it in larger, more beautiful ornate bottles with a card. And it's a lovely gift for people that love to cook. Here I've got about 2 tablespoons of salt in a small dish, and I'm going to do an awesome Asian fusion salt for you to pop on curries or rice dishes or any sort of Asian inspired food. So with that, I've got a wild orange that I know you guys have, so I'm going to pop a drop of that in. I'm going to pop ginger, a drop or 2 of that in. And lemongrass. So I'm going to pop a drop or 2 of that in. And then pop the lid on. And then you can just give that a nice shake. And now you have a beautiful Asian-inspired salt to pop on any of your dishes. So that's the thing with the oils, is you only need a small amount. So as opposed to 1 drop on a dish, because the difference between 1 drop and 2 drops could be a disaster in the cooking. So with doing it this way, you can add a little bit of salt at a time and see how you go with that. I'm going to share with you the last thing that I love to do, and it's an essential oil infused sugar, and it's because I love desserts and I have a bit of a sweet tooth. So this is 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then I'm going to grab that wild orange again and pop a drop in. I've also got here lime, so drop or 2 of lime. And then this is our beautiful cinnamon oil, which is quite spicy like the oregano. So this, I'll show you how to do the toothpick. So we're gonna insert the toothpick through the top and give it a push down. Awesome. I'm gonna pull that out. And I've got a tiny little drop on the end. Shake it in. Perfect. Close that up. Give it a shake again. And now we have a beautiful cinnamon and citrus-inspired sugar. So this you could pop, if you did in a larger amount, you could use in a cake or a biscuit. I love to take a spoonful of it and add it to my morning coffee, but beautiful even to put it on top of some simple shortbread biscuits as well. So you can use the oils in lots of different methods for cooking. You can go as big or as little as you like. You can even make some beautiful raw, delicious fudge like that as well. So recipes abound everywhere. Share what you like to do with them below today. And I can't wait to see you again next time in camp. Bye.